Hello to my beautiful women and feminine spaces. I have a very interesting question for you because I've been contemplating it myself. When you hear something, okay, it's about building and developing the power of discernment. Are you outsourcing the inner development of your compass? What is best and right for you? And I ask this question, which might seem a little confusing for this reason. Building the power of discernment is so beneficial for you because even though I hear all kind of information and I have gained so much wisdom from my own experience and because I was formally educated in what I do for a living, I have a different view and a different lens in how I deliver information. And here on this platform, I make it from the lens of femininity, about being accountable and responsible for yourself, and also building and developing how you use the information so that you get to live your best life to whatever that is for you. And I've had a lot of questions being asked about how do you do this? How do you add this? How do I live the way that you live? Which is flattering and magnificent. It's important to remember, and I will use greens as an example. If someone tells you that having salad greens, having a salad every day is the best way in order to gain the benefits of eating greens every single day, and that's wonderful if it works for them because the salad, you have either romaine or you use iceberg lettuce, or you could use rucola and you put tomatoes and cucumbers and Italian dressing or just olive oil and salt and pepper, some feta cheese, maybe some pumpkin seeds. That's fantastic. And this is a salad that you must eat every day in order to have all of your greens and your green leafy vegetables for the day, right? Here's the thing. I'm allergic to tomatoes. So even though that salad might work for you, it's not going to work for me. I don't like cold salads. They upset my stomach. It's not good for my system. However, by utilizing the power of discernment, what I can pick up from that shared wisdom about having a salad in order to have more greens every day is that instead of having a salad that I don't like and I don't have, and then feel defeated that I'm not going to be able to get my greens in, so I'm just not going to do this and move on and feeling failed about the situation, I can use the power of discernment for myself and say, okay, I'm not going to have a salad every day, but I can have cooked vegetables every single day, 3 or 4 times a day, or 3 and 5 portions within the day. That's going to help my body be able to have the greens that it needs in order to function at its optimal level. So I will saute some zucchini. I will cook some spinach. I will add some kale to a soup. Do you see what I mean? So even though we're out here in this beautiful moment that we're experiencing in the world where there's so much information going out and it's so inundating and it's so overwhelming. And what I have known in my practice when I had it and what I see from the questions that I get from you guys is that just because what I say, don't take everything that I say as Bible. Take what I say, gain the wisdom, look at it through the lens of what you need in your life and apply it in a way that it benefits you. And this is where I'm coming from, because I find it really, really interesting when we're so focused on getting information from outside and applying what someone says to you and to me, and not always look at it from the power of discernment and building my own inner compass. I like what you do. I appreciate what you do. That is really wonderful. And I can take some ideas of what you do and apply it into my everyday life. And then that is the fundamental essence of this conversation, is applying it into your life in the way that it makes your life better. Because my life is not the same as your life, and your life is not the same as my life. I can take things from your life and add it into my life in the way that functions best, and vice versa. And you know where this comes from? Is understanding what are your core values. It's understanding being accountable and responsible for yourself, for your own wants, for your own needs, for your own desires, and being able to express a clear boundary. All of these things help you become the best version of yourself because you're learning exactly who you are, what you want out of life, and how to get there. And that comes with practice. It comes with discipline. It comes with consistency. It comes with recognizing, girl, you're going to fail. I fail. We all fail. The question is, when you get up and you dust yourself off, are you looking around and going, well, that didn't work? What did I learn from that? And how do I apply it forward in order to attain whatever the goal or the dream is that makes your North Star, your inner compass light up, that makes your life the best? So when you're out there living your most marvelous moment in this magical life, remember power of discernment. Don't outsource your inner building blocks to somebody else. You can look at what they're doing and look how you can apply that information, whatever lit you up. How can you take that and turn it into a piece of information that you can use within your life to apply what you have to live? And that prevents us from living vicariously through somebody else. It helps you recognize and always get centered in yourself. And that's how you build that inner compass, that inner North Star, that inner essence of you.